For as long as I've been covering Easter eggs, I've always wondered what the story behind some of them are. I mean, we all know that a red balloon in a sewer is a reference to It, or a sword in a bonfire is a nod to Dark Souls, but there are some Easter eggs that seem to have no logical reason to be there, leading to fans of the games to speculate on their meaning, leading to even more confusion. In this new series, Easter Eggs Explained, we are going to be taking a closer look at some of video games' more mysterious Easter eggs and secrets, and what better way to start than with the teddy bears from the Call of Duty series. Now, whenever I cover the Easter eggs in a Call of Duty game, the only thing as inevitable as a teddy bear making an appearance in the game is the theories being written in the comments on what the teddy bears actually mean. As part of my research for my most recent Call of Duty video, the Modern Warfare 3 Easter eggs video to be exact, I reached out to a man named Jon Porter. Jon Porter is an artist at Treyarch, one of the studios that works on the Call of Duty series, but before that he was an artist at Infinity Ward and worked on the Modern Warfare games. Now if I'm being completely honest, I didn't expect a reply, but Jon was kind enough to shed some light on a secret that's been bugging the Call of Duty community for well over a decade. So join me today as we finally uncover the reason behind one of gaming's biggest Easter egg mysteries. Why are there teddy bears in Call of Duty? The first teddy bears featured in the Call of Duty series could be found in 2004's Call of Duty Finest Hour. Unlike the teddy bears we know and love today, these cuddly toys were just that. Set dressing for a map or a level so that, say, a bedroom actually felt like a bedroom. Our journey actually begins on the 5th of November 2007, the date that Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was released. Upon its release, COD 4 took the world by storm. Its action-packed campaign, filled with twists and turns and addictive progression-based multiplayer, made the series a household name, and laid the foundations for what would go on to become a billion-dollar franchise. Hidden amongst the Michael Bay-esque action set-pieces and kill-streak-fueled multiplayer shootouts was a mystery that would remain so for many years to come. Whilst Jon and the rest of the art team were working on the DLC maps for COD 4, one of the designers on the art team, who was working on the Chinatown map, decided to take the teddy bear model and hide it inside of a TV. The teddy bear in question is this. So, a teddy inside of a TV. Not much of a mystery, right? Well, when this particular bear was discovered by players, rumours began to spread like wildfire. What could the bears mean? Why is it inside of a TV? How do you handcuff a one-armed man? Okay, that last question doesn't apply, but you get the picture. Now just to be clear, this wasn't the first or only bear found in Call of Duty 4, it was more the location of the bear that got people talking. After all, a bear on a bed wouldn't raise many eyebrows, but a bear hidden inside a TV? Now that's strange. Many theories were posed and even more questions were asked, but answers never came. The bear inside the TV was an unexplained mystery. Nobody from Infinity Ward directly acknowledged the bear and fans were left in the dark. As Jon explains, quote, "We thought it was just so cool that people were totally digging the game, and now this teddy bear thing spawned into something else. So we just let everyone have their fun with it." End quote. Fast forward to May 2009 and Infinity Ward released the awesome Soundwave trailer for the hugely anticipated Modern Warfare 2. The trailer featured soundbites taken from the campaign with brief glimpses of characters and locations you could expect to see. Now I know what you're thinking, what does this have to do with teddy bears? Well, as Jon goes on to explain, quote, "When we released the teaser trailer for Modern Warfare 2, we added a quick frame of the teddy bear and the fans just loved it." End quote. Does anyone else get the impression that the art team at Infinity Ward were having a whale of a time watching us run around chasing our tails? Anyway, here is a snippet of the trailer so you can see the teddy bear for yourself. Yet again, the COD community exploded with speculation as to what this could mean. Surely the bears had to be a big deal to feature in a trailer for the latest game in the series, right? Once again, the community was met with silence from Jon and the team. When Modern Warfare 2 released in November 2009, eagle-eyed players could spot a few teddy bears hidden around certain maps, again fueling the speculation around the bears. but that's all it was, speculation. Everybody had a theory, but nothing could be proven. The Infinity Ward art team went one step further in 2011 with Modern Warfare 3, going as far to include a teddy bear in every map of the game's multiplayer, including the famous bear with 2 gold desert eagles, a bear that Jon himself takes credit for, claiming that he never thought that people would find it. It was around this time that the rumours about the teddy bears being a tribute to one of the development team's children passing away started to spread. People even believed that it was Jon's daughter who passed, but Jon confirmed that this wasn't the case, going on to say he hugged his daughter a little harder that night. Even though Jon is no longer at Infinity Ward, he still adds teddy bears to the maps that he is working on, including one hidden in a DLC map for Black Ops 4, and I fully expect bears to be around for a long time to come. Ultimately, the true story behind the teddy bears in Call of Duty is probably underwhelming to some. They started off as a joke, and through fan curiosity, they turned into something much more. I, on the other hand, think the story behind the bears is great. It goes to show that developers do pay attention to how we interact with their games, something which we rarely get to see or hear about firsthand, and hopefully something I can bring you more of in the coming months. I'd like to take this time to thank Jon for finally shedding some light on one of the Call of Duty series' biggest mysteries. He didn't need to tell me anything, but I am extremely grateful that he did. Going forward, if you know of an Easter egg that has left you confused or wondering what it could mean, then be sure to let me know in the comments or on my social media accounts, the links to which are in the description. And perhaps in the future, we can find the reason behind your favourite Easter egg. I already have a couple in mind for this series, particularly the shipping container from Rainbow Six Siege, so hopefully we can shed some light on that pretty soon. If you enjoyed this video, then a like is hugely appreciated. This is something a little different for my channel, but I found the conversations with Jon incredibly interesting, so I hope that you do too. If you are a fan of Easter eggs, secrets and details in games, then perhaps consider subscribing, as that's what this channel is all about. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.